Welcome to Maths Minders Academy. If this is your first time joining our channel and you are yet to subscribe, we urge you to smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell icon so you won't miss out on any of our tutorial videos. Like, share, and comment your thoughts on this video. Let's go. Guys, today we are going to look at the volume, or how to calculate the volume as well as the mass of a solid object, a real life solid object. Now, when we look at our screen, we have an object in the form of a cylinder, looking like two cylinders joined together. This object is a steel boat. So when we have an object like this, and it requires that we want to calculate the volume, how do we go about calculating the volume? And sometimes also we might be asked to calculate the mass of this object given its density. All of this will be covered up in today's tutorial class. Let's go. Now we have a shape like the one that we have on our screen. We need to understand that this is a compound shape, because here we can see two cylindrical objects joined together to form a steel boat. So for us to be able to calculate the volume of this object, we need to understand that they can stand each as a distinct cylinder. Look at this. The head of this boat is a cylinder with a smaller height, while the body is also another cylinder with a height longer than the height of the cylinder that forms the head of this steel boat. Now let's go back. Sometimes we may be given an object like this with dimensions such as the height of the body is 8 centimeters. We are given the diameter of the cylindrical head as 4 centimeters. And we are given the diameter of the base of this steel boat as 2 centimeters. And again, we are told that the height of the cylindrical head is 2 centimeters. So how can we go about using this information to find the volume as well as the mass of this object? So let's see, a typical question that will help us to explore all of these properties that we just mentioned now. So if we are given a question such as the one that is popping out right now on your screen, we are told that the diagram shows a steel boat. The dimensions as given, as indicated on this diagram. And we are required to calculate the mass of 100 of these boats in kilogram if the density of steel is 15.66 grams per cubic centimeter. And we are going to leave our answer to 2 decimal places. How can we go about this? So like I mentioned before, we saw that we can detach each of these cylinders. So we are going to first look at the formula required to find the mass of this object. So here we said mass equals volume times density. So we know what density is. The density of this object is given as 15.66 grams per cubic centimeter. But we do not know what the volume is. So if we can get the volume and we multiply this by the density, then we'll get the mass of this object. So we go ahead to get the volume of the top cylinder. The top cylinder has a diameter of 4 centimeters. So half of diameter will give us radius. And so the radius of the top cylinder is 2 centimeters. And so the height of this top cylinder is also 2 centimeters. And so we know that the volume of a cylinder is pi times r squared times h. And so here r is 2, which is the radius, and the height is 2. We put all this together, pi times 2 squared times 2, and that gives us 8 pi. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So we still keep the pi. Now we are going to proceed to find the volume of the cylindrical body. So we look at the volume of the base cylinder, which is the light-colored cylindrical body. The diameter of this cylindrical base is 2 centimeters, and radius is half of this diameter, which is 1 centimeter. The height is given as 8 centimeters. If we put this, we'll be able to get the volume of this cylindrical body to be 8 pi. So the total volume of this steel boat is going to be 8 pi plus 8 pi, and this gives us 16 pi. So we now substitute the value of pi, which is 22/7. So that will give us 16 times 22/7, and that gives us 50.285 cubic centimeters. Now, the mass of the boat, as we said before, is volume times density. And now we've got volume to be 50.285 cubic centimeter. We multiply this by the density, which is 15.66, and this gives us 787.47 grams. But we are required to change this to kilogram. So we divide this answer by 1,000 to change it from grams to kilogram, and that gives us 0.78747 kilograms. Now, this is the mass of one steel boat. But the question requires us finding the mass of 100 of this steel boat. So what do? The mass of 100 boat will be 100 times 0.78747 kilograms. And what will this give us? It will give us 78.747 kilograms, which is approximately 78.75 kilograms to 2 decimal places. Guys, we've been able to finish the solution to this problem, and I feel that if you follow this explanation, you'll be able to solve very many other related questions that deals with volume and mass. Sometimes also you might be required to find density. Just play along with the relationship between mass, volume, and density. You'll be able to get it correctly. If you find value in today's tutorial class and you are yet to subscribe, we urge you to go to our channel, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell icon, like, share, and go to the comment section and tell us what you feel about this video. We hope to see you next time when we'll be having another tutorial class. This is Math Minders Academy saying goodbye for now.
In the midnight glow where the stars align, we lose ourselves in the rhythm divine. Underneath the sky painted with dreams, we're chasing the echoes of silent screams. Caught